Inverting Suits pilot sets up Suits LA takes away the best thing about the original show. Backed up by the original show's newfound popularity on Netflix, Aaron Korsh is bringing back his legal drama by expanding the universe that it exists in. Commissioned by NBC Universal, Suits LA will establish a brand new law firm that exists in the same reality as the USA Network show. Unlike Pearson, Hardman, however, which is headquartered in New York, the still unnamed legal organization will be based on the West Coast, hence the upcoming spin-off's title, Suits LA. When Suits started dominating streaming in 2023, 4 years after it ended its original run on USA Network, conversations about the idea of reviving the series started immediately. Korsh was skeptical of the idea at first, citing several factors that hindered the possibility, including the availability of the core cast in terms of reprising their respective roles. Launching an expansion show effectively takes care of that issue, with Suits LA featuring an all-new cast, led by Stephen Amell's Ted Black. His situation at the start of the series, however, is significantly different from where Harvey was when Suits began. Suits LA starts with Ted Black's firm in crisis. Black will be in the middle of a big problem when the Suits spin-off begins. Stephen Amell and a graphic from Suits LA custom image by Kate Bove. As Harvey's counterpart, Suits LA will live and die with Amell's character. Despite Suits being an ensemble, it was clear from the get-go that New York's Best Closer was its primary protagonist. The events of Suits were kicked off with his senior partner promotion, meaning he was on top of the world at the beginning of the legal drama. It was also what paved the way for Mike Ross' introduction. Harvey was already bold in his ways but coupled that with his new achievement at Pearson, Hardman, and he was extra daring, hence why he hired his protege. When Suits debuted Harvey, there was a cause for celebration at Pearson, Hardman. As the main lead of the series, it was great to see him bask in his latest achievement. This would be the case with his spin-off counterpart, however. Per the official synopsis for Suits LA, the new show will begin with Black and his law firm at the center of a major crisis. Specific plot details about what exactly the issue is are scant at the moment, but this is an intense way to kickstart the offshoot, especially in comparison with the original. While there is no doubt that Black and Stuart Lane's law firm will survive the ordeal, a crisis as Suits LA's starting point makes it difficult to copy its parent series' best storytelling trick. In its first season, Suits was focused on Harvey and Mike easily taking down their opponents. The show's drama came in from the threat of their secret being outed, but watching the pair grow into a formidable tandem was fun and vibrant. Moving forward, it would be difficult for Suits LA to switch to easier, weekly cases after its serious inaugural plot. Why Suits LA needs to differentiate itself from the original show. Korsh needs to do something different with Suits LA without losing Suits' identity. Understandably, Korsh wants to make Suits LA as different from the original as possible. Comparisons are inevitable, but it would further expose the spin-off to copying accusations if it simply repeats what Suits did. Because of this, it makes sense for Suits LA to switch things up when it comes to its premise. That being said, wanting to be different doesn't mean that it cannot look at what the original show did to be successful and apply it to the new show's storytelling principle. While it will be tricky to follow Suits LA's premise with easy win cases, Korsh needs to find a way to incorporate fun and humor into what comes next for Black and Lane. Reports of Dylan McDermott being a comedic standout in Suits LA is a good sign for this, as it suggests that Korsh has found a way to make the spin-off fun despite its more serious premise. Beyond that, the upcoming endeavor can also rely on other brands of humor to thrive on top of its character's appeal.